Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing today? So, yes, there's no way I wouldn't have talked about this one because this is like the trending thing right now in the whole of Africa. Because one of the most influential people, Davido, just officially did the ceremony of his wedding with Chioma. Remember, they have already done a wedding before. They've gotten married. They had paid a bride price, but this one had to go based on the caliber of person that Davido is. This one had to be very ceremonial, and this was big, and it lived up to their hype. So Chivido 2024, it happened yesterday. It happened yesterday, and a lot of people came for this event. And to be honest, man, this event was just, it was nothing short of glamorous. So we had people like, we had the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo there. We had Governor Sanwo-Olu there. Of course, his uncle, Governor Adeleke, the dancing, formerly the dancing senator, now the dancing governor, there to hype up his nephew, Davido. We had Alex Oti coming for the event. We had Femi Otedola. We had so many people there. Victor Osimhen, Yabo Ojo, Eniedo. Of course, all the skit makers that are friends with Davido, OGB, Chris Clown, Nasboy, and Senator Kanko. We had them there. Of course, the people that always work with Davido is groomsmen. Them we had Ubi Franklin, his former lawyer Bobo Ajudwa. He was also there. I was even surprised because we thought maybe there will be a friction between them since Davido sacked him. But funny enough, it didn't affect their friendship. He was there for Davido for this particular wedding. So it was really, really interesting to see. Everything about this wedding was very exclusive. The hall was very nice. The backdrop, in fact, everything was amazing at this wedding, and even the outfits, down to the outfits. Davido showed up in 3 official outfits, minus the reception. This one just for the main wedding proper. He showed up in his normal Yoruba outfit, showed up in his Igbo outfit. Then he had another outfit that looked like an Edo style outfit for this wedding. Not to talk of the bride, Chioma. Chioma also showed up looking glamorous with her bridesmaid. All of them were looking pengy. So just a very beautiful sight to see. So this wedding was really great, and there were some beautiful moments of this wedding that we just have to touch. So number one was when Davido had to dobale. Of course, he had to prostrate for his bride's family. His father-in-law, he prostrated. His father-in-law prayed for him, and of course his guys were there. All of them dobaled, and he received the prayer from his father-in-law. You could see Davido embracing and hugging his father-in-law, so you know that there's already a form of familiarity. You might remember he and Chioma have been together for more than 10 years. They met in the university, so they've known themselves for a long time. So he has always been tight with the family for that long. And of course, Chioma is the mother of his children. Yes, so you can just see that there was really that love, that acceptance from the family of Chioma to Davido. It was just there.
Life and insurance. I promise you, your daughter will be protected, respected, and connected.
So we saw that, and we also saw Davido welcoming his guys. You see him with the staff doing the whole thing, just showcasing his Yoruba demon vibe. The Davido, just being that happy, cheerful guy that Davido is. We also saw Davido when Chioma gave him the palm wine. It's customary that he drinks the palm wine from his bride, and when he drank it, you saw Davido doing the whole shake. He stood up and did brrr. You could see that ginger, they had to even calm him down. You could see Cubana Chief Priest telling him that Baba, calm down. Speaking of Cubana Chief Priest, it was there to cheer Davido from the start to the finish. We saw Big Cubana also there. Then, in fact, the wedding itself was such a glamorous one, and we saw money. This is kind of classic wedding. Money is always going to be the talk of the town. You saw people coming in because of the whole Naira mutilation law. The wedding was themed in dollars. People came there, and they couldn't really spray as much, but you could see them. They were handing bundles of money to Davido and his family. To be honest, these guys are already rich, but I could just only imagine how much that was generated from that wedding. considering the caliber of people that were there. We saw music legends there. We saw former presidents. We saw former governors. We saw plenty governors. We saw rich and billionaires. We saw a lot of big people there. So it was just a crazy and lovely wedding. So another highlight of this wedding was when Chike had to perform for these guys. Chike did his own performance, sang for Chioma and Davido, and they danced. Well, can we talk about Chike's outfit for a minute? Like, I don't know what my guy wore. It looked like all those earthbenders in Avatar, because what he wore, it seems that the outfit was just a model of the earthbenders in Avatars, their outfits. And but it looked good on Chike though. It looked good on Chike, but come on, it was just a very unique outfit. Chike came there, serenaded his voice, did the performance thing. Davido danced with his queen. You know, Davido has always been very, very proud of Chioma. Chioma has always been someone that Davido has always been happy to flaunt. You can even hear it when Davido was even talking about Chioma. He was asking her that, you sabi cook, you sabi do. What do you know sabi do?
Sabi cook. Not just that. Sabi do. What you do?
He asked her in the wedding, and I was like, this Davido, he doesn't know how to like curtail his happiness and that's his vibe. He was just really happy yesterday. So he was so happy. He saw Wizkid's manager, I think, Femi. He was at the wedding too, and Davido was happy to see him. I'm sure if someone like Wizkid had come for that wedding, Davido would have been shocked and would have given him a very warm embrace, because that's the kind of person Davido is. He's the kind of person that doesn't really take things to heart. He doesn't really hold things deep in him, and he's just very very pleased to just express and just showcase his happiness and share his love with people. And this was even seen when he was on his way to the wedding with his Maybach. When he was on his way there, you could see people cheering, the common man, the average man, happy. So there was this topic online when Davido said that nobody can do it like him. A lot of people were asking, were like comparing his wedding to Halima Dangote's wedding. And my own opinion is that Davido said that because it's not just about having enough money to pull off a glamorous wedding. It's about your experience being relatable to the common man, and them just understanding that street credibility that you have, relating to your story, and also helping you to celebrate. That's the difference between Davido and all these other rich guys, because those rich guys, they have the money, they don't have as much influence to the common man like Davido has. And Davido, that's what makes Davido one of the most influential people in Africa. It's not easy to have over 30 million followers on Instagram. Like, that's just one of his channels, and Davido has shown that he's big like that. And it's not just him just saying it, it shows in even the people that came, how the people celebrated with him and how they partied with him at the wedding, because the wedding was nothing short of exceptional. The wedding was nothing short of exceptional. Also at the wedding, one of the major highlights of the wedding was when Fireboy was performing. Davido was there, and Davido didn't know that Olamide would surprise him at that wedding, because Olamide had spoken to him before, and Olamide told him that he was not going to make it for the wedding. But Olamide was there live in person to perform for his friend Davido, and Davido was so happy, and he gave Olamide a very big hug and a very huge warm embrace. So overall, this wedding was exceptional. The glimpse, the glamour, the vibe, the party, everything about this wedding was just lovely. People came and they turned up on a Tuesday. For someone to be able to pull that number of people, with the caliber of people that came, with the class of people that came, to fill in so many tents and so many halls to fill in the whole wedding arena. It can only be Davido that can do that. It's only Davido that can pull that off, and he really pulled it off exceptionally well. So yes, congrats to Davido. Chivido 2024 was amazing. It was a success. The reception was crazy, was flawless. People were there. We had people dancing. We had dancers, cultural dancers. We had mascots. We had people dressed in different costumes, all at the after party, at the reception. So you could see that the whole wedding was a long one. It took the whole day. All through yesterday was just wedding performance, dance, and celebration for the Chivido family, and it was really very lovely to see, man. Shout out to Davido. Congrats on your wedding. Congrats to you and Chioma on this lovely wedding. We hope this wedding stays and lasts. Davido, please do us a favor, at least calm down. You know, now that you're married, we don't want any baby mama controversies. Please, we don't want those things anymore. We want you to just be loyal to your wife and just enjoy the family that you are raising. And I hope God keeps you guys. And cheers. This is all from me. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll go by the name is Coach Prince, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.